Good evening. I'm Angela Bryant, Associate Dean, School of Professional Counseling, and I'm here to say you have done it. Let me say that again. You have done it! And I, like everyone else in this room, are so proud of your accomplishments. And we've come to a very special part of the evening where we recognize you individually. Now, your knees might be knocking, but you've been through a lot of things to get here. The rigor of this program, like Tommy has described, you know what you've been through to get here, so you can make it up these steps, okay? You can do it. We're going to be giving you a certificate. Now, this certificate is very special, so you want to have it framed as quickly as possible. It needs to go on the wall in your office. You can make copies of it, put one in your home, put one in the, wherever. You need to hang this up. This is very special. You need to be proud of your specialization in mental health counseling. And then I'm going to pin you with a pin that symbolizes your degree and all of this hard work. And after I do that, something very special occurs, and I will let Dean Rigney tell you about that.
It is a great evening, and I'm delighted to bring you greetings from Lindsey Wilson College in Columbia, Kentucky, from President Bill Luckey, from the Board of Trustees, and all the fine folks that work there to make nights like this possible. Yes, it's a great, great evening, and I am incredibly, incredibly excited. I'm excited because the School of Professional Counseling has a wonderful region here, and you folks can be so very proud of the program from which you've graduated. And I am so proud of Tommy Saragas, and I'm so proud of Dr. Holly Abel and the work that they do here, and of Ryan Vitito and the work he has done and continues to do, and all the support they get from the wonderful staff and coordinators over here. And I really want you just once again to recognize them and appreciate them. And I want you to also, as you meet dignitaries from Southwest Community College, thank them for hosting this program. Without them, this could not have happened. And they are wonderful partners, and we value them. And please show your appreciation as you meet people from the community college, and thank them for being such wonderful, wonderful partners. I've heard of you guys, and I've had a chance to meet you when you came to campus, but I've heard of you guys. I've heard great things about this class. It's wonderful when you're dean of a program and faculty can't wait to get back to meetings and such on campus and say, man, we have got a great class over there. You're going to be so proud of them and what they do, and I am. I am very excited, and I'm honored to be here to help with the ceremony tonight and to assist Dr. Bryant in the formal investiture tonight. I'm also excited because this community will have 11 professional clinical counselors that it did not have before. You don't have to read very many papers, and you don't have to watch CNN very long to know that counselors are desperately needed. You've got an incredible calling, folks. You got a lot of work, and I know you know that, and many of you have been involved in it for a while now. But this will take you to a new level, and you'll be able to serve those who need you in ways you could not have done before. We had the opportunity to meet with the licensure board here in this state just a week or so ago. And we told them about you. And we said to look for your applications for that professional license. And they're excited that they're going to be hearing from you and that you're going to be making application for that license. And it excites us that we now can welcome you in this community into being professional counselors. Which leads me to my very last, and you're going, thank goodness, thing I'm excited about, and that is what's getting ready to happen. Dr. Bryan has told you so clearly about a part of what's going to happen, but there's a final part that I'd like to touch base with you on and help you understand more clearly, because it's very important. After Dr. Bryan has penned you and you've gotten your certificate from Holly, Dr. Abel, then, or before that actually, isn't it? Yes. I will get the opportunity to take the hoods that you've brought down and to place those hoods on your shoulder. And that is a very, very ancient ceremony. It comes from Middle Ages and before. And it really ties into what's happening tonight, because you see, the tradition is that when an individual wanted to learn to be an expert in a field, typically a trade, they would seek out a master in that field. And they would ask them to take them on as an apprentice. And if that master was willing, he would take on the apprentice. And that apprentice would begin to study the field and to craft their skills and their knowledge. And only when the master thought the apprentice was ready would that master call the friends and family together. And there'd usually be a large feast and a celebration. And sometime during that evening, the master would call the apprentice forward and would present that apprentice to the group. I would say to the group, the course of study is finished. The apprentice now also is a master, hence the master's degree. And so tonight, as we do this ceremony, we celebrate that tradition. And to symbolize that, many times the master would take some article from the trade, some tool or article of clothing, and would present it as a symbol of that person's achievement, of the apprentice achievement. And so tonight, as we put the hood on you, not only do we say you've earned a master's degree, and that would be enough because that's an incredible distinction, but we're saying that you have reached a level of skill and expertise that you're now worthy to practice. And we're saying to you, welcome to our profession. And that's very serious to us. And so we are very, very pleased that we now, tonight, will have 11 new colleagues that we have welcomed into the profession. So let's move forward with the ceremony.
Would the graduates stand, please?